Okay, so this is just a little quick tutorial for Bruce. This is on the Tyros 4, and this is a quick explanation of the OTS button, the OTS link, and what does it do. Sorry about that. So Bruce, this is just going to be a quick tutorial for you, so you can watch it anytime on YouTube as a reminder. So basically, Bruce has the question about this button right here, the OTS link button.
Okay.
So basically, to explain what the OTS is, it's the one-touch settings, is what it means. And so in your style, you have your intro 1, intro 2, and intro 3.
That I understand.
You have your four different parts of your style.
Yeah.
You have a break fill. You have your outros 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then you can have with your style 4 voices that go with the 4 parts down there. So this would be for A, B, C, and D. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 is the voice sets that go for parts A, B, C, and D.
I see.
And so what that means is when OTS link is on, you notice right now I have A highlighted.
Highlighted.
And over here we have 1.
Well, 1 highlighted.
Now when I go over here and I hit D, you'll see that 4 changed.
Okay, now it's coming together.
If I hit 2 here, it doesn't do anything. The link is only this direction. So if I hit there, now it's changed C to C. So the link is only one direction, from here to here, not from here back. So while you're playing, you could have it go from this style, you know, and it's playing the style,
in other words, when you hit these here, each one of these here, like this A here, you can take and go up there to the other end, and the number 1 up there
is the voices that they've picked for
a voice, and you can change that voice. You can program that voice to any voice you want to do it, and go with this.
Right.
And then you can take B, and you can go to number 2, and you can put that to a different voice,
right,
or whatever you want to do to it, and you can go back when you want to go to A. Say you want to go from, you program this in here for an organ, and you put this in here for a piano. You can sit here and rock back and forth.
Exactly.
On the piano to the organ. Okay.
Now, but that only is on, like I say, when I hit C, it's changed it to 3.
Okay.
Maybe if I pull this back a little bit.
All right.
But if you turn the link off, this link button, now it doesn't matter. If I hit A, notice it's still on 3 over here.
Okay. Okay.
If I hit D, it's still on 3.
Okay, that's got to give me a little more.
So they're not linked. Now keep in mind, this is a style, so you have to change the voices in the style.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
in the style. You mean when you got the style on?
Well, if you wanted to change the voices that are programmed here, you have to change the style. Yeah, you can save. You can save whatever voices you want in here, and then to save them, you would save the style. So, but these go with the style.
Okay.
Okay. So, for example, let's say I'm going to get memory, and say I'm going to change this right now. Let's just do this. We're in the big boy band ballad. Okay, and we're on part A.
You gotta have this OT on.
Right, and it doesn't matter because I'm gonna just. So in this part right here in 1 is that sound. I don't like that sound. I want it to be we're gonna just make it a piano for a hypothetical. So I just change it to piano. Now we hit memory, and you hit memory, and I think you just hit 1, and it says the OTS has changed. To keep changes, save the current style. So, unlike a registry, this is going to be saved in a style. So, I have picked, I want piano on 1. I've changed the setting. It's kind of like a mini registry for the styles.
Okay.
It's a registry that just goes with the styles. That's basically
in other
what
words, actually them 4 buttons down there, being they're down there at that on the voice end, they actually belong to the style department.
Right. But just like when you can create a registry that saves all your settings,
yes,
you can save with that. So I just made that piano. I say, yes, I want to save.
Okay.
And now it's giving me a place to save it, and I'm going to just save it.
Okay.
And we're just keep it the same name because it's just saving it in my hard drive. It's not. It's not overwriting the original style.
I see.
So I'll go ahead and hit OK. And so it's now created a new style. So if we go to the original style, which was here, we'll go to ballads, big boy band, and you'll notice under 1, it's the old, okay? But if I go to the user tab, and there's my big boy band that I saved under the user tab,
Yeah.
hit that, hit 1, and likewise, you can have OTS on, and it will change when I hit the different parts of the style over here. But yeah, so basically this is like a registry that's saved with the style.
Now we're
As opposed to a registry that's all saved by itself.
Since we're on the keyboard end of it, we're gonna do one more that I don't quite, I think I follow it, but yet I don't. This is another area down here that I'm not familiar with. Now, as I understand, these here 4 buttons here control the different sections of your keyboard where you want it.
No, they don't actually control the different sections.
No, not control. I mean, if I wanna put a flute on this and here, it'll only go down so far on the flute. Right?
That's not what those buttons do, actually.
Okay, all right.
All those buttons do is turn on the parts. So you can have, these buttons just turn on the sound. Okay. So as you can tell, if you can hear this, we have as you can see, all 3 are playing on the same keys.
I see.
So this has nothing to do with the split itself.
Okay.
This just picks 3 different instruments.
Okay.
Okay. This is a split. This one that says left is a split. So, for example, if I turn that on, if I go with that off, well, let me turn accompaniment off. So, now if I turn that on, so this, the left part, when it says specifically left, that is a split.
Now, you can also, I don't know how you do it, but you can also take and go in your split and run a, say, a split up to here.
Right, that's what I'll show you. I'll show you that.
And then you go to panel here, then you want some bells.
Right, but that's not controlled by this. This is just picture instruments. To actually control your split, you go into function.
Yeah, I know how to control the split.
Okay.
Yeah, you go into your function, go in there, but you can take them. You can take and.
Right, but that's not done by this. That's done by your split.
Oh, in that particular.
That's all done by the split on this screen here. You have to go into functions and go to. See right here where it says split settings. You got to go there and say split point. Okay. Notice I have no split.
Yeah.
That's why when all these instruments, they're all playing together.
Okay.
Because the split is right here.
Okay.
If I want to, I can separate these 2. Left is always split. Left is always where you see the L. So everything right here.
In other words, where the L.
With the L, everything to this side is left.
That's okay. That's left there. Okay.
Now, everything that's right, because I have no split on the right, that means everything, parts 1, 2, and 3, are all to the right.
Okay.
You can see how it's lit up like that. Okay. So that means all 3 of these are going to be on this part of the keyboard.
Okay.
Now, if I want to split it differently, I can hold down, you've got right, left, style, or style plus left and right. Now what I'm going to do, if I say my right is going to be somewhere here in the middle, so I hold down my right and I'm going to just hit a button. Now I've broken it.
Okay.
So I've created a split right here. So in other words, we've got right 1 and 2.
That's the way you do it. You hit the key. Okay.
Yeah, you just hold down the right button.
Okay, and
then hit the key. Okay. Where you want the split.
Oh, okay.
And so that makes the split. So now what this is saying is left, which is this button here, is going to be from this range to here.
Okay.
Then right 1 and 2, which are these 2 buttons, are going to be from this range right here. And then right 3, which is this button, is going to be this range right here.
I see.
But like I say, this just turns on the instruments that you want for the parts. if you don't have this set up to be a split, it's not going to be a split.
Oh, okay.
This is what controls all the splits. This is just an instrument selection. That's
and
all that
what's
is.
here up at the top of that? Now that's part of this too, isn't it?
Yeah, this is, so this turns it off and on.
Yeah.
That's all this does. So
Yeah, we
basically,
got a blue light up here now. What?
right, that's because I hit it. So I'll explain that in a second.
I see. When you see that,
Well,
when
no,
you see that on that particular split is on.
no, that's no.
For that particular.
If this is red, it's on. If it's black, it's off.
Okay.
What this means is on this screen right here, see where it says Picasso?
Yeah.
If I hit this, and I hit instrument, I am changing the instrument. This is the one I'm changing the instrument for.
Okay.
If I want to change the instrument for this one, I hit this button. Now, when I select an instrument, it's going to change the instrument for this one.
Oh.
So when I want to change the instrument for the left hand, say I want to change this to a guitar. So you can't just hit this just turns it off and on.
Yeah.
You need to make sure the blue is lit. If
I
the blue is lit, then you can come over here and go to guitar, and now you got... So now that's guitar. But now, say we want to change the part number 3 on the right hand. So you hit the blue.
Okay.
Now you see it's clarinet and oboe. And we still have down here. Now, likewise, if I want to change the instruments on 1 or 2, I hit the blue. This now means I'm changing this instrument.
Oh, okay.
So then when I select something up here,
here, then you go down. Then you go down and punch it here.
well, no, I've already selected it.
Oh, okay.
I turned it blue by selecting it.
Oh.
And then I just pick the instrument I want. So I want to change the instrument on this one. I just pick the instrument I want. Change the instrument on this one, pick the instrument I want.
I see. This here just.
That's just off and on.
That's actually just an off and on deal.
All that is off and on.
You're actually programming the blue ones.
That's the best way to look at it.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's the best way to look at it. So these are just off and ons, and then this is actually what you're doing
And
in the program.
these here too can also, when you program these here, blue is also in ratio with your split. If you've got several splits up through your panel, now like if you had, so like I just got done saying, if you had up to, say you had your split point here,
Right.
and you had this all the panel, and you were playing the bells of St. Mary, and you wanted some bells, it'd actually come through here then.
Yeah. Yeah, you would pick, so say you wanted this part to be bells. So we would just go, let's go percussion.
No, you don't need to do it. I mean, just,
tubular bell, okay. And so now we have bells. And let's go back to the split. So we'll go to function and split. And we're going to move it up to a higher range. So we're going to go right, and then I'm going to hit over here. So now that's that note there. So there's our split point.
Okay.
And then now here in this section, 1 and 2.
Now, if this is,
Now, if you turn off 1 and 2, it fills the void with whatever you've got. So 1 and 2 is off. So even though my split point for the bell is here,
yeah.
there's nothing to fill this void because I turned them off completely.
Oh, I see.
So now the whole range is the bell.
Oh, they're all bells.
The whole thing becomes a bell. Now, as soon as I turn on either one of these, 1 and 2 are combined.
Yeah.
So if I only turn on 1, the split point is going to be back.
I can see it change right there when you hit it.
The split point comes
Okay.
back. So yeah, for example, I'm going to turn off 1 and 2. Oops. 1 and 2 is off, so now the split point is basically back down here. As soon as I turn on 1 or 2, it brings back the split point to separate.
there.
So basically the bell will still stop here, and then we've got...
Okay. Now that's enough for right now. So.
Okay. Hope that makes sense.
So let me get used to that.